Well. Dragon Ball is back. I'm gonna talk about it. Actually, hearing that Dragon Ball Super is gonna come back, not only with a remake of the Beerus stuff, as from what I know so far, that's just what they're doing. It might be the whole anime. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work, but the fact that they're doing a Dragon Ball Super remake, and on top of that, we're getting the Galactic Patrol stuff. I just gotta say, I believe it was back in like 2016, 2015, or whatever. I started to first get into like Dragon Ball. I didn't even know what anime was when I started getting into Dragon Ball. I just watched it, thought it was cool. But my first experience with Dragon Ball was Dragon Ball Super, the Beerus stuff, and at the time I didn't really care about what the animation looked like because I was just like, whoa, this is cool, Super Saiyan, and they're fighting. I just thought it was really cool. Looking back on it, Super's animation back then was ass. It was pretty ass. I'm gonna be honest with you. Keep it 100. That shit was ass. I seen the Red Jersey and that stuff too. That was also ass. The movies did it way better. I'll just say that right now. And the Resurrection F movie wasn't even the best. But to start off with Dragon Ball Super, I mean, obviously, I wasn't around in the 80s and 90s when Dragon Ball Z was airing and all that stuff. Wish I could have seen that, because that would have been amazing. But now you can watch it wherever the hell you want to watch it. It's on Crunchyroll, you can watch it on whatever website, you can watch it on fucking YouTube, I'm pretty sure. But, man, Dragon Ball was a pretty big part of my childhood. And it's what kind of kicked off my anime journey. Despite Pokemon being the first, technically. But we're not gonna talk about that. Yeah, I just really, when my friends first told me about when the live stream was happening, because I didn't watch the live stream for the announcements. My friends had told me about it. One of my friends was telling me about, oh, they brought back Dragon Ball Super, and I was like, hell yeah, dude. And then I seen the clip for it, and I was like, that's honestly absolute cinema, in my opinion. We are so back, bro. Later this year, we got Dragon Ball Super Beerus. I don't think I have anything Dragon Ball related on this channel. But on my old channel, I have like 1 or 2 videos that are like Dragon Ball Xenoverse related. But I didn't have a capture card, so I was just recording off my phone, so it looked like crap. And to be quite honest with you, that whole thing was just, you know, yeah. If my PC was better, you know, not absolute, dog shit, I would most definitely use my capture card and play some Xenoverse on the channel, just for fun, because I fucking love that game. I used to play it all the time when it was popping, and I'm not saying it isn't anymore, because obviously a whole lot of people still play it, but the game has lost popularity over the years, let's be honest. It's kind of dying. The fact that it's been around this long And the fact that no other anime has a game that can last that long, besides maybe the Storm games. I haven't actually played enough of those to really get into it. I'm not really a big Naruto fan, if I'm being honest with you. But the fact that Dragon Ball is the only anime that has a game that is still talked about to this day. Multiple games even. It's got the Tenkaichi, it's got the Budokai Tenkaichi series. It's got Raging Blast that people talk about. Both Xenoverse games. You got Dragon Ball Legends that people are still playing. Like, bro. Dragon Ball is definitely on top when it comes to games. They got the recipe down. People might say Sparking Zero isn't that good, but let's be honest, it's still better than JJK. You know, that game that they tried to make, and that the My Hero Academia games that came out a while ago. But you know, I mean, you can't be too. My whole thing is, with all these good anime that have come out, like JJK and all that, why can't they make a good game? I mean, Demon Slayer has two. To be fair, they're not the best, but the first one did well enough to get a sequel, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Something that I would really have loved to do for this type of thing, Dragon Ball Super coming back, is record some Dragon Ball content. But the thing with that is, I'm not entirely sure how to do that, or how that whole thing works, because I can't play the games, and I can't record a reaction to Dragon Ball content without getting hit with copyright, which I'd rather not have. So I'm just gonna sit here and yap, and maybe in editing I'll throw some pictures on screen or whatever the fuck. But yeah, Dragon Ball was really big for my childhood because that was one of the coolest things that like little 12-year-old me was watching at the time. I have the action figures and everything, bro. I don't have any over here right now. They're at my mom's. If I did, I would totally grab one and fucking show that shit off. That shit is awesome. Actually do have one. It's a SH Figure Arts Super Saiyan Blue Goku from Resurrection F. But the problem is with that is it kind of falls apart a lot. It's too loose. So yeah, that's I can't really grab that right now. But what I can do is keep talking about how great Dragon Ball is. I mean, it's not even the fact that it was big in my childhood. It was big in the whole anime industry as a whole. You know how many animes are inspired off of Dragon Ball? There's literally people in other shows recreating exact scenes from the show. And you got people doing references and using... There's literally a clip I seen of some character from a different anime using the Kamehameha and showing respect to Dragon Ball. I would, like... That's how good it is. No, I'm not crying. My nose is just stuffy. So, yeah. And now I'm gonna get a bunch of fucking comments talking about, oh, he's crying, you. Oh, damn, I shouldn't have said anything. But... No, seriously, Dragon Ball is fucking awesome. I'm so glad that it's coming back. That is amazing. Like, genuinely amazing. Honestly, if you told me that this was gonna happen back like last year, I wouldn't have believed you. I would have been like, you're fucking crazy. They're never bringing it back. We're just gonna keep, like, Dragon Ball's gone forever. We're never gonna get more content besides maybe a couple of new games. Speaking of new games, there's also one of those coming out. The Age 1000 project, or whatever the hell it was called. Might be Xenoverse 3. Ooh, now if I could get a better PC that could actually record actual games outside of Friday Night Funkin' and Deltarune and Undertale and Roblox, bruh, we are about to be cooking if that ever happens. When that ever happens, because I will definitely be getting a better PC at some point. Probably not this year. Maybe this year, it depends. I just need, like, PCs are expensive, man. Especially with all this fucking RAM. I really would love to upload Dragon Ball content without the risk of copyright. Which means, you know, not necessarily reacting to the content and actually playing the games. Speaking of, a Dragon Ball game that I should play on this channel is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. That would be fucking peak. Because I played that game when it first came out, and I loved it, but I only got to the point where you play as Vegeta against Dodoria. But yeah. Dragon Ball Super Beerus, Dragon Ball Super Galactic Patrol. We're gonna get the Moro arc. We're gonna get to see friggin' Ultra Ego at some point. That's crazy, bro. This is honestly what we should have gotten after the Broly movie. Like, because that's where the manga went. We should have gotten this after the Broly movie. This would have been perfect to do after the Broly movie, you know? It would have been the perfect time to do it. But they wanted to take a break from Dragon Ball, and then we got Superhero out of it, and Daima. And, I mean, Daima was cool, but it's not Dragon Ball Super. And Superhero was a bit of a jump from where I wanted it to be, even though I actually love that movie. But, yeah. Dragon Ball is definitely my favorite anime of all time. Glad it's coming back. I'm being so dead ass. I am so happy hearing that it's coming back. Oh my god. I've been yapping for 13 fucking. I'll see you guys next time.